Meteorologist Serena Arnold from the top of Mount Washington. Now, I want to share with you guys a couple things, like my favorite facts about Mount Washington. Up here on the top of Mount Washington, there are 5 different entities that all have to work together on the summit cone. And they are the Auto Road, the Cog Railway. You also have the Mount Washington Observatory that does all the weather observations. The very top in the Sherman Adams building belongs to the state park. And then everything else you see beyond the summit cone is the White Mountain National Forest. Up here in the presidentials, they're actually named for our US presidents. And so we have Clay, which is the exception. We have Jefferson, we have Adams, and then we have Madison. The interesting thing is the order of their elevation is the order of their presidency. So Mount Washington, president number 1 is the tallest, number 2 is Adams, number 3 is Jefferson, and so on. Mount Washington Auto Road opened in 1861. This was all done by hand. It's like an 8-mile road. 3 times since then, between like then and now, the Army Corps of Engineers has evaluated the road to see if there's a more efficient path up the mountain, and all 3 times they determined the original path is the most efficient. This right here is the anemometer that measured the world record wind speed here up on the top of Mount Washington of 231 miles an hour. And the way it did it was every time this thing rotates, it clicks. And they actually had to listen for the clicks and time between them with a stopwatch. And this is the anemometer that did it. This building here is a replica of the original observatory, chains and all. Washington is not the tallest peak east of the Mississippi. It is 6,288 feet. It is the tallest peak in the northeastern United States. Actually, the tallest mountain east of the Mississippi is Mount Mitchell in North Carolina at about 6,680 some feet. Every hour, the observers that live up here with the Mount Washington Observatory go out on the hour with a sling psychrometer, and it has a little wet cotton wick at the end of one thermometer and the other one is dry, and it gives you the difference between the wet bulb and the dry bulb. The dry bulb is the actual temperature. The wet bulb is the temperature if you were to cool the air too. I've got videos about it. You can go find them. So every hour on the hour, they're out here doing this, trying to understand this. The observations are done by hand. These are some of my favorite facts about Mount Washington. Why don't you comment below with your favorites?